Evening, guys. Welcome to Football with Brownie. What are you doing? Hope you're well. Keeping safe, keeping each other safe, and spreading love during this pandemic because we all need a little bit of loving, guys. We all need a little bit of loving. Now, before I go any further, check the ticker bar below. We are so close to 1,000 now. All your help will be very much welcome. Right, welcome to Euro 2020 Roundup.
The best roundup of all when it's football's coming home again, like it will be on Sunday.
What the fuck is he wearing? What are you wearing? Here we go. He's on one of his moods, and he's on one of his moods. when I've given you a story about Cardiff City, which you have just ran, I cannot believe it. You're still bloody boycotting. Anyway, Nate, how are you, my friend? You good?
Yeah, I'm good. Football's coming home.
No, it's not coming home. But you can forget it. No, not having it. Cheating away.
Well, when you right, let's go back to this cheating incident you're talking about. Okay, well,
cheat.
Well, let's talk over the incident. How the frig have UEFA found somebody to point something at Kasper Schmeichel when the BBC didn't notice it, but a newspaper did? I'll tell you who it is. It's some stupid Scottish fan. And yeah, it is. Someone on the board is a Scottish fan, and because England are through the final, and could be Scottish. If they got through the final, would England get this much hassle? No, they wouldn't.
There's a famous song that goes on at Cardiff City whenever a referee gives a bad decision. It goes like this. Same old English, always cheating. Same old English. Look at it. Yeah, I knew I would get a reaction out of there.
Right. But the referee wasn't English last night. He was Dutch.
Hey.
The referee for the final is Dutch. Why the frig are we having Dutchmen referee of European final the England v Italy? Why can't it be someone different?
You go back in history, William of Orange and all that, it'd probably be in your favour, you cheating bastards.
It won't. When we weren't cheating. It won't. I do agree it weren't a penalty. I've watched it back in 10 angles and that weren't a penalty. But if the referee gives it, you've got to go with it. Because the referee give it. So you're going to... And VAR looked at it as well. So VAR and the referee are in the wrong.
Nate,
sack VAR and sack the referee.
Listen, right? I know we've talked about this off air, right? But throughout the day, I've had loads of abuse from English fans about my video this morning. Hey, at the end of the day, good on them, right? But then I come back, and throughout the day, it just been nonsense, absolute nonsense, right? And someone brought this point has been raised all throughout the day. The first report I'd seen today was BBC Breakfast, right, where they had the camera crew go into Ryan Sterling's former school, right? And all these, the kind of like point of the report was, everyone can look up to Raheem Sterling now, because, he's somebody to look up to. What? Trying to educate kids that cheating.
Brownie. Okay, yeah, I'll let you.
Right. Trying to educate kids that cheating and diving your way will give you the... It's cheating the way to fucking give success, right?
But a Welshman would go down in the box as well, so you can't be You can't be going on Raheem Sterling. We've had it all tournament. Players go down in the box. It gives the referee to think about. It's the referee, not the player.
If I ever hear an English supporter criticising Maradona's handball,
it was handball though. It was VAR. VAR, look at that. They would have ruled it.
Right, let's go in the comments because he's bloody being a twat down below. Leslie, hi Leslie. Hope you're feeling better, my friend. Hope you're feeling better. Richard, hi Richard. Hope you're well. That was not.
Like I've just said, it weren't a pen. I agree, but the referee give it. So what can we do? We can't do nothing. England were the better team on the night, and England get through. Signals.
I Charles, hope you're well, my friend. He said England cheated, mate. Was staged. Sterling died. Kane was all a game. Laser in the Casper's eye. And you know what? On about the Casper.
The laser in the Casper's eye, right? I'm gonna. Where's the article? There was an article on.
Hang on, I just want to say, right, about this, right? It just shows just how good a professional both Schmeichel is and how good a goalkeeper he was. Potentially blinded in one eye and still.
He's not. We weren't blinded though because the BBC would have picked up on it.
Listen, it was on ITV anyway, but never mind. Right?
Well, yeah, ITV, right? But the BBC or the ITV would have picked up on it.
And I did say potentially, right? Potentially, he was blinded in one eye. And he still managed to save a penalty. That's quite. To say that's not good is wrong.
Well, he's a good keeper. We're not say he isn't a good keeper, but he is a good keeper. He did play really well. But Denmark only scored from a free kick. They didn't look dangerous in the box. They didn't look like they were going to score last night. It was just a fluke free kick, and we'll go about the free kick because it wasn't a foul. The free kick.
And just to remind people that Kasper Schmeichel learned his trade at Cardiff City. Never mind, we'll go on. We'll go on.
Me and Brownie, Dia actually spoke about that last night on the watch along. Kasper Schmeichel did earn his trade at Cardiff. Yeah.
Coming home.
Both keepers last night earned the trade in Darlington.
Lewis,
that was their first club.
I don't see you having the same energy towards the Italians, who are kings of diving and cheating. Where was your video on Immobile?
Yeah. Yeah,
you know what? That's a good point. However, I have mentioned about diving and cheating. How many times have I used the analogy, Nate, throughout this, not just this competition, can you imagine these players going down aisles in supermarkets?
Yeah, exactly.
Would they bloody go down like a sack of shit then?
Well, then get better referees. Better referees. UEFA's got the money. Where are we getting these referees from? You've got Dutch referees who don't know what they're doing. Italian referees that are shit as well.
We play.
The best referee in this tournament's been an English referee.
Hey, mate, it must be shit not being in a final.
No, but that's what you are. You're all salty because we've got Wales fans going, "Oh, Italy win Sunday. Italy win them. Italy smash them." Then we've got Scottish, we've got Northern Ireland, we've got Ireland. They're all back in Italy. But I tell you what, when it comes home on Sunday, you won't be talking about it then, will you?
Kasper Schmeichel, yeah. Now, maybe I'm a bit biased because I've seen him play for Cardiff, but how hasn't a bigger club than Leicester ever come in for him?
Oh, you can't say Leicester's not a big club, though.
Oh, come on.
You can't? What? Did Leicester won the Premier League?
Oh, come on. I'm on about how many issues I have, for example. Let's just say bigger clubs. How many issues have bigger clubs had with a goalkeeper?
Right. So when you're putting in contention, bigger club, who do you mean?
All right. You may not think it because you're younger than me, but I would still say that Arsenal are a bigger club than Leicester.
You're taking the absolute piss there, Brownie.
Yeah, come on,
Brownie. Arsenal weren't even in Europa next season.
Listen. Okay, here now, but surely. Okay, all right. That's up to debate, then. That is up to debate, right? I would still say Kasper Schmeichel is better than any Man United keeper.
I agree with that. But Man United have two English keeper in Dean Henderson.
How many problems have Chelsea had with their goalkeepers over the years?
Yeah, but Chelsea don't want him. They seem straight.
I'm just wondering why a big club hasn't really gone in for Kasper Schmeichel.
Because he's shit.
Oh, leave it out, yeah.
Right, dear. Have you seen this comment? Leicester are shit. That
too many mistakes,
doesn't
mate.
know what he's on about.
He's mistake-ridden.
I firmly believe there's something going on with this competition, right from start to finish.
I can tell you one thing. Cardiff City won't be buying him. He's under a transfer embargo.
Oh, we'll come to that. That is also in the thing we will come to that.
You Welsh are just salty and bitter because England are in the final. I shouldn't be on this show with the YouTubers' international ban on the racism from the Welsh that has gone on in the last 24 hours, especially from a rant by Adam Brown. I've spoken to the boys at Arsenal TV, West Ham Online, West Ham Unofficial. They're all out. I've crossed the picket line today simply because I'm a regular on this show and I want to express my disgust at the behaviour of Adam Brown.
Ah, well, hey.
You can't take it. You just can't take it, right? You just can't take it that England, the mighty England,
I hold my hands up.
as me and Nathan, my co-host on many occasions, right? And he's crossed the picket line as well today. You're lucky you got the pair of us, right?
Yeah.
We've come across the picket line. Why, we don't really know, but you are salty as a fucking bag of chips, mate. Over England reaching the final. All this cheating and bollocks is bollocks, mate. You're just so inferior. You always will be inferior to England, and you need to understand that.
Oh, my hand. I am salty as fuck.
Lost his sound now, boycott.
Lost his sound.
He's gone. Nobody near you, nobody can hear you. Whoa. And that's it. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for coming on the show tonight. And we'll see you on the next episode after England have won the European Championships. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Good night.
Right.
Boys back.
For me, man. Right. But I hold my hands up. I'm salty as fuck. I'm jealous as fuck. I got no problem, you know.
Well, we can't tell.
We can't tell.
Admitting that. I got no problem admitting that. Yeah, I'd love Wales to be in a final. Good on. But can't hide from the fact that there have been dubious issues going on with this competition from start to finish.
But then that's for your UEFA to sort out, isn't it?
Unsubscribe from this show. Don't let Brownie to get to 1,000. Unsubscribe if you think Brownie's racist against the English. Unsubscribe. Come on, hit that button. Unsubscribe.
Right.
Dad, what's you feeling? What's you feeling regarding Schmeichel? Do you rate him, and if so?
He's not a bad kid. He's probably at the club that he's all right. I tell you what it is with him, right? He's he is error prone, and that's what some clubs see in him. He was when he was at Cardiff City on loan, if you remember. He had a couple of howlers. He's matured a bit better, but he looks the part. To the average football fan, he actually looks the part. Big, bulky, good looks, blonde hair, loud. he does look the part, and that's where a lot of people think, oh, he's a good keeper. He makes some good saves, like a lot of keepers do, but he's not world class.
Okay.
Yeah, he's not next level, but he's doing
well against Finland. Get the Finland goal. No, don't give me all the bollocks about mate he had a heart attack. That's nothing to do with it. It was a reactionary save.
Yeah, guys, I've had a message from Gary, the American fan Gary. One of the guys in the mod must have accidentally blocked him or muted him from commenting. So if one of the mods can unmute him, because I'm doing it on my phone, I would be very, very grateful. And Guy can then join the conversation. Right, sorry, Nate. I know you're jumping in now.
Yeah. You can't, right? Casper Schmeichel's a good keeper, but he's not a next level keeper.
Yeah.
You need a next level keeper.
I think he's miles better than Leno.
Yeah.
I think he's miles better than Leno.
He's not miles better.
Oh,
Matt Cox sums it up in the comments. He's Leicester level, no more to say. And that's the bottom line of it, mate.
I really. Anyway, what's your comments about last night, man? Cheating or not cheating?
Well, we didn't cheat. We were
no cheating.
We did really well.
World class performance. Tough performance, like we all thought it would be. Denmark are no mugs. And I tell you what, they tested the English defence more than a side has tested the English defence so far in this tournament.
Yeah, and Kyle Walker was my man of the match.
Kyle Walker. And Luke Shaw for me. Luke Shaw.
Kyle Walker and Luke Shaw.
Kyle Walker was class. Luke Shaw was class. How matey got man of the match? Kane, I'll never know.
We all know.
But then he did score the penalty, so they'll probably just give him for that.
Yeah, but he wasn't a man of the match performance.
Yeah, it wasn't a man of the match performance.
Yeah, the man of the match was either Kyle Walker or Luke Shaw.
Yeah.
We all know about the importance of scoring a goal before half time, mentally, and gives him momentum, so on, going into a second half.
And as soon as England scored that goal, when Denmark went in front, I was thinking, right, we need to look at this now. We need to get back before half time. Me and Dia said that, and we did.
How important was that goal just before half time?
Huge. It was massively important, but I think England still would have done it even if they didn't get that goal.
Oh, I don't know. Going in at half time 1-0 down may have been different.
Not always, mate, because you come out, you have a rollicking off your manager, and you come out second half with a clear instruction to go and get a goal. But I do agree with what you're saying. It was vital that England pulled a goal back quickly. Yeah. Me and Nathan, my football expert co-host on the watch along, agree. Just said at the time we need to get one back before we go in at half time. My concerns over the England side was that they hadn't been tested after being 1-0 down in a game. It was the first time it happened in the tournament, and they came back well. They proved themselves, and
that breeds confidence. Because
to be fair, it wasn't from that save from Schmeichel. It would have been 2-1, wouldn't it?
Yeah. That breeds confidence now, because you've got to look at it now.
Yeah.
Italy can only win in penalties in Wembley, so.
I think we'd beat the Italians.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm not gloating or nothing, but just looking on as neutral as you can be, looking at the two sides and the two performances, especially in the semi-finals, I would say that England will beat Italy. All tournament, I've been saying Italy would win it, but I just got a sneaky feeling now that England has just got a little bit more.
Yeah, England have got a stronger bench.
And I'm not saying that being English. You know what? I don't slag off England, to be honest. A bunch of prima donnas a lot of the time. But I think on a footballing level, I can't see England losing, mate, to be honest.
No.
Listen, you guys.
The only way Italy will win is if Italy beat England, it'd be on penalties, mate.
But you guys know that I've always questioned the Italian defence, and I tell you what, I mentioned it to Nathan earlier, off air, and it was. They are going to have problems against the pace of the England strike, forward line. Well, that's where you get Italy. You get Italy with pace, and that's why.
Yeah.
That's why. Had Spain had more pace in the in going forward, they would have beaten Italy in 90 minutes.
Yeah, no, I agree with that. And England have got pace, mate. So, I got to think. See, for me, you can't waste the first 45 minutes in a final. That's what worries me. And Southgate will probably go and play Saka again, and they got to start with Grealish, mate. And I'd start with Foden as well. I'd take out Mount and put Foden into the midfield there instead of Mount. I'd start with Grealish, and I'd have Sterling on the right hand side.
Yeah, I wouldn't play Saka. Yeah,
he's all right, but he's inconsistent.
He's inconsistent.
But it's like old Roundup, the Arsenal fans says he's always inconsistent, and he was last night. Don't get me wrong, he's not a bad player, but he's inconsistent when he's on the ball. And Jack Grealish, every time he comes on, he's making something. You know the Italians love a foul, mate, right? We all know that. Fucking one of them, they're going to be booked in the first 10 minutes with Grealish on the pitch, right?
There'll be a red card in the game of Grealish.
Yeah, they're having Italians. There's highly likely an Italian will go under a red card if they start with Grealish, mate. I can understand squad rotation, but every time that lad's come on the pitch as a sub, which it always takes a while to get into a game, remember? When you come on as sub, it's meant to take you 10, 15 minutes, get up to the pace of the game. I feel for the lad. He hasn't done nothing wrong. He's made a lot of the England goals, right? He's been involved in near enough all of them, and he still gets dumped on the bench. And hey, I'm not knocking. We can't moan because he's always got it right, Southgate. But I think he will get it wrong if he doesn't play Foden and he doesn't play Grealish against the Italians.
Talking about Grealish, guys, right? Tell you what, I know it was half time in extra time. England just went 2-1 up. But when they took Grealish off,
I couldn't understand that.
I could not understand that at all, if I'm honest with you.
What they were talking about after the game was apparently it was a tactical decision.
Yeah, but the best way to defend a 2-1 lead is to attack, right? Is to attack. Don't just sit behind the ball. If you've got a player like Grealish, they bring him over they take him out every fucking 5 minutes. So you hold the game up that way anyway. But if they're running backwards because Grealish is brilliant at carrying the ball, right? He'll carry it from the halfway line to the penalty box all the time, right? And so I didn't understand that decision. Hey, it worked, obviously. But what happened was as soon as he made that substitution, Denmark had possession of the ball more than they had all game.
Yeah,
in the last 10 minutes.
And against but what is that famous old phrase there? The best form of attack, best form of defense is attack.
Yeah,
they can't score if you got the ball.
Exactly. Possession of the ball is key. If you've got the ball, they can't score. Simple as that. Football's a simple game, complicated by idiots.
Oh, don't get me on the commentators.
Oh,
they chat some shit, don't they? Eh?
Well, hopefully we've got better ones for the final, because tell you what,
I TV give that Sam Matterface the gig in 5 years. I will never know. That's a fucking war crime for me.
That's because they pay him less money.
I don't know. Really?
It is. It's money, isn't it? I think. Because why would you not give Clyde Tilsley the...
At one point, he said, right? He said, no, listen, okay, it may have been in the fucking occasion type of thing, right? One point he said, phone your boss up tomorrow. You're allowed.
Yeah, that's a bit of banter. I saw that in your rant, and I thought that's why a lot of us are on protest. Is you chatted shit on that? That's a laugh. That's something you'd say down a pub. Who cares? It's not as everyone listens to a football commentator and says, "Right, I'm not going to work tomorrow."
Britta went mad about it.
Yes, but have you heard? The UK government have actually come out and said something about that, and they've actually said working bosses should give England fans flexible hours on Monday.
And when he said, after the 16 months you have had, England deserve this. What? Every other fucking, whether you believe in COVID, someone brought it up. Oh, COVID's not. It's nothing about whether COVID is real or not. It's a fact that
he's commentating in England on England to English people. He's commentating in England to English football fans, wanting England to win on an English TV channel. So of course
Clyde Tilsley could have done it.
Nothing wrong with that, mate.
Clyde Tilsley would have done it. I thought.
Yeah, he'd have done it. We'd all done it. See, you're chatting shit, Brown. This is why we're on the protest.
Right. What?
I just hope we don't get spotted on here, Nath, by all the others crossing the picket line.
Oh well,
we say we're on here to get the subs down. All right, mate.
Yeah.
Right, I tell you another thing. Which just started to wind me up. I thought football was originally a working class sport, right? And there's been campaigns about £20 is enough and things like that. Yeah, would you agree?
£20
what is really starting to annoy me now, because it's basically just self-promotion, is the fact that some of these tickets you may have seen on the UEFA website, you're talking a basic ticket going 900 quid plus, right? Right?
Yeah.
Right? The amount of fucking celebrities who are on limited number of tickets, I find that fucking sickening, if I'm honest with you.
It's not down to
sickening.
It's not down to us. It's not down to the.
Maybe not. You know what they should have done?
What?
Fuck celebrities, right? Fuck them all. The people, whether you believe COVID or not, right? That's not really the point I'm getting at, right? During the last 16 months, the people who have been overworked throughout this shutdown and shit are NHS staff. And you know what? If I had been fucking in charge of the FA, the limited amount of tickets would have been free of charge to their staff, rather than fucking celebrities afford these kind of tickets 10 times over, right? Basically go in there just for self-promotion purposes. I find that fucking sickening, mate. And
that's the point, isn't it? Football sold its soul years ago. Football is now an entertainment business, just like going to watch a movie. Right? Sad, so sad, but true. Right? Went years ago, mate. So nothing surprises me anymore. I
know that, Steve. But if a commentator is saying, on one hand, the commentator's saying, we've had it so bad the last 16, 18 months or whatever he said. But yet, how good a PR move for the FA would it have been? Right, guys, limited tickets. We all know it's limited tickets, right?
Mm-hmm.
However, first refusal goes to any NHS staff free of charge.
This is England, not Merthyr Tydfil or Cardiff City.
No. Hey, no, but come on. PR reasons, that would have been...
PR, nobody take any notice, mate. All they want, wonga. Publicity and wonga. And sadly, that's the state of football.
Right, you prefer the likes of James Corden and so on to do family photos. Well, you're trying to tell me they haven't fucking seen each other for 2 years, which was being claimed? Absolute motherfucking bollocks. I'm sick of it. I'm fucking sick of it.
Right, you know the answer then, don't you? Turn off.
Turn off, yeah, I know. I may fucking do that.
Yeah, so stop belly aching. Press the button, turn off. Don't like it.
Listen, as a West Ham fan, and we all know West Ham with the Thames Ironworks and so on.
Mm-hmm.
See you, sad. See you, Sarge.
Fan up the top as well. Newcastle. The club was born on working class roots. What? Are you too happy fucking seeing this type of fucking attitudes with both the FA and these fucking celebrities? Because I'm not.
Well, it's UEFA. That's down to UEFA again. Nothing we can do about it. It's UEFA. It's another stunt UEFA pull, isn't it?
On that note, right, we'll finish off predictions for Sunday. And then we'll go on to the Cardiff City breaking news. So predictions. Dave?
1-0 England.
1-0. What, in normal time?
Yeah.
There.
2-0. Normal time.
In normal time?
Normal time. 2-0.
Oof. So nobody is predicting it.
Crikey. I tell you what, Nath, it's like, if you don't pay, take it away in the comments box. Like your debt.
It's a stupid fucking person. I've had it on my channel.
What's the buying a ticket? Cheddars knows his stuff regarding tickets and making killing.
Yeah, no, it's quite right. You're right, Cheddars. That happens all the time. Commercialism, innit?
I'm all for commercialism, but you know it's a bit hypocritical when anyway. Right,
Cardiff. Italy have got a proper 1,000 fans going from Italy.
Hey, listen, lads, I got to shoot because me tea's here early tonight, right? So, and I got to get off because if I get caught over this picket line, right? Nice to see you all.
I know why you're shooting off, you bloody traitor.
No, you don't. I got just ordered me takeaway.
Rubbish. 5 minutes on this, that's all.
No, I can't, mate. Honestly, me tea's here, buddy. I'll go get me tea. I'll come in with me tea then.
You coward. Fucking coward.
Well, you're not going to get me tea now. Sit here. 2 seconds.
Coward.
No, I'm not. I'll get me tea.
Right. Breaking news from Football Brownie, who then broke it to Global 247. Cardiff and another embargo. The chairman Mehmet went on another channel. Give all the I called him out even on some of that very intimate. Nothing was ever mentioned that there may be an issue regarding default in transfer payment. Nath, what do you think?
What was the first message I sent you when that video went live? Get in Mike Ashley. He's free now. Have him.
You know what? I'd rather Mike Ashley and when the tools were going charged. You know. He
has said to David Craig at Sky Sports. He said he wants a low league club where he can just put the mid-table season after season. That'll do you perfect.
Yeah, I've said that.
There you go.
They have even heard that on the grapevine, if you remember, going back. Oh, there he is. What are you having there?
Look at that for a nice bit of spicy hot chicken. Off the grill.
You make it. Right there, what do you think? Come on, you done with breaking.
What was the question?
Dalman.
Right,
fucking joker. He goes on another YouTube channel. He wouldn't come on you. He would not come on you. And I tell you why he wouldn't come on.
You Cardiff City fans constantly get mugged off by the board of Cardiff City. Mehmet Downman is just a smoozer, a car salesman. He tells you what you want to hear. And unfortunately, most of the Cardiff City fans over the years believe it. Whatever comes in, they never go in denial. They never question what's being said. And I'm talking the majority. And that's why they keep smoozing it out, because they know that they fall for it every time.
There. You know, we watched that interview done on other YouTube channel. Simon and Andy, I got no issues at all.
But they didn't press with questions, did they? Stage managed, mate.
Our opinion a different one, right? But I tried to put an olive branch out for Dalman to come on here and we have a chat. He won't come on here and have a chat. I tell you why. You know, with respect to Simon and Andy.
If you get him on a show, he want all the questions scripted, angled his way, right?
Yeah.
And then so he can smooth it all over. He won't go on a live show like, say, the Days Banter show, my show, where we don't script. We refuse to do a script, and you have to deal with it live. Hot debate.
I
don't do that.
No, hang on. I do understand not being live because I don't do my podcast with people live. Because sometimes the chat can fuck you.
Just ignore it. Just turn it off. You just turn it off. It's easy.
Yourself, right? You notice this yourself lately on your channel, Dave?
Not really, mate. I just don't take no. If I got a few idiots in there, I just don't read it. I concentrate on the interview.
It can distract you, so I understand that. But I would not be asking questions in which would be tame questions, let's just say.
Yeah, that's why he won't come on, because he wants a list of everything you're going to say before he agrees to go on the show.
Well, you know yourself, right? You know, sorry, Dave, I know it's just Cardiff based, but
it's fine, man. I know.
Yeah, it's a bit boring, Cardiff. I'd get bored of talking about Cardiff.
When he did that, right? I come out and called him a liar. I was heavily criticised for calling him a liar.
We've been proved right now, haven't you?
Who's fucking right now?
Yeah.
Who's fucking right now?
Back under transfer embargo yet again. Cardiff City must be one of the most clubs in the championship to go under transfer embargo.
It's fucking embarrassing, man. It's fucking embarrassing.
It feels like it's nearly every year now. And it's embarrassing when you got a billionaire owner.
Yeah.
Well, he won't spend nothing, will he? That's why you need someone like... You need no one that'll spend money.
But I don't think... You know, also as well, and I'm going to say this because, you know, unfortunately, story about Emiliano Stala's sister. I'm going to this because I don't think the club... I don't think the owners realise. The vast majority of Cardiff City fans are fucking embarrassed by their owner for not sorting out. Just fucking pay it off. Because what you want to fucking delay payments by going to court. You fucking embarrass.
Brownie, it's not just that transfer, mate. It's the other ones as well. They haven't paid all sorts of installments.
I know that, but you know, you are right what you said there, right? The club, you know, as for process of building up, you know, their defence and their case and so on legally, the club actually come out, and I'm sure Dalman said this, and I really got to look into it. Dalman said that the club be looking after the family. He said that.
Yeah, he did.
He said that, and I'm double checking where he bloody said it, but I remember him saying it.
I mean,
where the fuck is the club when the sister is trying to commit suicide, man?
Well, apparently, she's taking action against the club, and she's seen through them and has taken action against them. Hence, there's no comment and no support for the family.
Because I'm not, but
it was all a PR stunt, mate. It was all a PR stunt. Get around putting out flowers and all the rest of it. Hey, not knocking the fans. I'm not knocking the fans for doing that. But the board at the time milked it for their own thing, and they knew at the time they weren't going to be paying. He wasn't, you know, he wasn't a Cardiff player at the time, though. He was a Cardiff player. Then they changed their mind afterwards.
Yeah.
Why?
I'm
not insured.
But why was he not insured?
Now, Kenchu was been to the airport and whatever. The plane didn't turn up, and he was round Wayne Nash's house, sweating over non-insurance.
Yeah,
In fact,
the claim, and I will stress this, the claim is there was something within the signed contract which the FA did not like. Therefore, that contract was void, and they were waiting for him to come back and sign a new.
It was only on the payment. It's only on the structure of the payment. It only had to be re-signed, basically. It was all agreed again.
Yeah, no.
It was to do with, can't remember exactly what it was. Something like the agent's fee being paid all up front or something. I think it was the agent's fee being paid all up front. I think that's what it was. And you can't do that. It has to be paid in yearly payments.
You know,
it's a trivial.
It boils down to how the fuck do people still fucking support the Stallman?
There's no different through blind loyalty, mate. Because
people who criticise Sam Aman for his dealing with a club.
Yeah, but hang on. That was exactly the same case. Sam Aman could say anything and he all believed it.
I know, but that's what I'm trying to make. These people are hypocrites. They slag off Sam Aman, but then they support fucking Dowman, and they both from the same fucking book.
Oh, Downward is, yeah. But they all look at Vincent Tan, don't they? I don't think they take much notice of what Downward says.
Right. On that note, I'll leave there, get on with his food.
Yeah, hey, bloody lovely, yes, mate. I spent too much of my life talking Cardiff City.
Thank you both for breaking the picket line as well.
Yeah. Let's get back to that now.
We'll get back on it now. We'll see you after England are the European champions.
Yeah, hey, you know what? I really enjoy doing this show, and as it's going, less and less games. It's bloody. It's a shame it will become.
We need to bring something like this.
Maybe.
But what we're gonna bring? What we're gonna?
Like the football Brownie match of the day kind of thing. After every day or every week, we look back at all the weekend games. Maybe
could do, yeah.
Yeah, but don't forget, everybody, subscribe to the Days Banter show on YouTube.
The Days Banter. And Nathan's Watch Along.
Yeah, watch along, yeah. Which will be returning after I've just had a short break.
Yeah, I'm having a break today. I was due to have a Cardiff City keyboard warrior come on. We give it all big large on the Cardiff City forum. I called him out. I said, look, if you're going to fucking slag me off, mate, come on, live, face to face, let's discuss it. He wanted 250 quid.
What?
Donated well, I'm not going to be donated to a dog's charity for coming on the show.
I know.
Yeah. That sums up keyboard warriors for you.
Fucking hell.
Email. I've had about how busy I am with my business and whatever, and I had about 20 emails off him for the last 12 hours. So look, I don't want type, mate. I'm saying you're a keyboard warrior. Come and discuss it face to face on the show, right? He wouldn't do it. 250 quid, but he knew he could hide behind 250 quid because no one in their right mind was going to pay.
I'll put both links in the description now. Give me 5-10 minutes max.
Yeah.
All right, guys. I try and take up you well, my friend. I'm gutted you come in right at the end of the bloody stream now because it would have been good to have you on actually. But I want to get you on anyway. We need a podcast. Also, as well, dear.
Yeah.
I got old Cardiff City player coming on. Agreed.
Who's that?
Derek Brazil.
Oh, fucking hell. We roll out anyway. They tell you all about his life history at Man United. He was only in the reserves a couple of times. Good bloke, though, Dezza. He's a good bloke. Get him on live. None of this pre-recorded is rubbish.
Right, on that note, guys, many thanks and catch you later. Many thanks, people in the chat, and speak to you soon. Bye-bye.
All right, mate. See you later, buddy.
See you later.